an email here about my, supposed bashing of Mitt Romney. It comes from Bill in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He said, Jerry, like you, Ron Paul is a favorite of mine. However, he isn't going to be the candidate. So I ask that you suck it up and quit bath-mouthing Mitt Romney. Continue to support Senator Paul, but your railing against Romney makes you look rather small. Does it really? It makes me look small if I continue to back the guy that I endorsed back in December, the only nationally syndicated talk show host to do so. Other talk show hosts endorsed Rick Santorum, 999 Herman Cain, the Texas idiot, Oops himself, Rick Perry, Rick Santorum. The list goes on. But now I'm seeing all of them suddenly have this epiphany that, well, the guy that I was behind, whether they had the guts to say so or not, but you could tell informally when they were, even though they wouldn't say it, because they want to be around to say, well, I've always supported Mitt Romney. You know, I questioned him and I challenged him and I pushed him, and I think that that kind of made him a stronger candidate. Really? Hey, Bill in Michigan, if Ron Paul is your favorite, why would you turn on your favorite? Why wouldn't you push for your favorite? Why wouldn't you back your favorite? Why would you back away? Because you want to be relevant? Is that it? You want to be a player? You want to be in the game? And that's the game, folks. I'm watching Ed Rollins and Karl Rove and all the other Republican tools out there that are now coming forward with the heaping praises of Mitt Romney. Did you see his speech last night? I think it was the best speech, the best political speech of his 6 years in his attempt to become the president of the United States. Mitt Romney hit it out of the ballpark. Mitt Romney struck all the right tones. Mitt Romney this, Mitt Romney that. The same guy who was the well-lubricated weather vane who would blow wherever the winds of directional change took him. Rudy Giuliani. The worst guy you could have is Mitt Romney. Now, endorsing Mitt Romney. Why? Because Mitt Romney's changed? No, because what's changed is Mitt Romney's the nominee. The Romney. And these people just want to remain relevant. They have no core convictions. They have no principles. They have no belief in real change. The only thing they want to be is relevant. They want to be in the game. Now, Bill in Michigan goes on to say that, well, the election is important to the United States, and getting rid of the D.C. crowd is most important. Really? If you want to get rid of the D.C. crowd, why would you go with Mitt, the establishment, as opposed to Ron Paul, the movement? He said, we need a moral businessman. Romney fits the bill. Okay. Moral businessman? Let's see how that gets played out by the Democrats. And he said it would be nice to have Ron Paul as an advisor, and he thinks that that's a possibility. And he puts a P.S. in his email. He said, I have my hands full here trying to get rid of Stabenow. That would be Debbie Stabenow. I emailed him back. Maybe part of your problem with Stabenow is that too many people, quote, sucked it up for her. Nothing changes without a little discomfort. Will survive the necessary upheaval. But now everybody's on board with the Mittster. Everybody's down with Mitt. Everybody who beat Mitt, oh, well, you see, that's just the process of the primary. You know, sometimes you say things, or you're forced to say things, or maybe people misquote you or take things out of context. No, Mitt Romney was not the guy. He was never the guy. Because the guy was Rick Perry. The guy was Herman Cain. The guy was John Huntsman. Well, to few, not to many. The gal was Michelle Bachmann. The guy was Newt Gingrich. The guy was Rick Santorum. It was anybody but Romney, the conservative alternative to Romney. And now all the conservatives, supposed conservatives, the fake conservatives, the Republican suck-ups are all circling the wagon for the guy that they think is best positioned to beat Barack Obama. It's pathetic, folks. There is no conviction out there. These people have no spines. You want to talk about a well-lubricated weather vane that's going to just go in whatever direction the winds are blowing? It's because they want to be around the seat of power. They want to be a player. They want to be relevant. They want to make sure they get their speaking fees. They want to make sure they sell books. They want to make sure that people faint at the sight of them walking amongst we the little people, because now they're all behind Mitt Romney because he's the guy. He was never the guy. He's not the guy, and he's the guy who's going to lose to Obama in November of this year because there's no enthusiasm for Mitt Romney. Jerry, Georgia, line 7. What stupid comment do you have for me?
Why don't you just go ahead and say that you're for Barack Obama?
How stupid are you, Jerry? Do you not listen to what I say? What I'm saying is Mitt Romney is not the guy to beat Obama. And even if we put somebody like Ron Paul up against Obama and Ron Paul lost, the movement wouldn't be lost. The only thing we're moving forward right now, Jerry, in Georgia, is the status quo. That's the only thing that's going to be rewarded at the ballot box. So when you give me your stupid comments about how, why don't you just come out and say you're for Obama? Either you're stupid or you're ignorant or both, because you just don't get it. You're a part of the problem, Jerry. You shouldn't be allowed to vote. That's how stupid you are. You don't understand that you're getting sold out day in and day out. Oh, take one for the team, Jerry. Vote for Mitt Romney. He's the guy that's going to set you free. You should free yourself from you being in a straitjacket of the status quo. You should free your mind to the possibilities that, yeah, maybe it'll get ugly. Maybe it'll get a little uneven. Maybe there'll be some problems, and maybe we're going to have to do more than we'd like to do to get out of our comfort zone of Democrat or Republican, Republican or Democrat, because the two-party system is selling you down the river. And the sooner you wake up to that, the sooner you should be allowed to vote. But if you continue to think along the same stupid lines that you do, you're a part of the problem, not a part of the solution. Now get off my show and go be stupid somewhere else.